Well, a family is still waiting for justice 4 years after 3 of their family members, including 2 children, were killed by an alleged drunk driver.
Target 7 is now learning more about a plea deal for the man accused of being behind the wheel. Our Jason McNabb is in studio, and Jason, that impacted family tells you that their hope for justice is now diminishing.
Well, yeah, that's right, Darlene and Sasha. 42-year-old Irene Romero, her 4-year-old great niece Annalise, and 9-year-old Daniela Lopez lost their lives in 2022 after their car was hit while backing out of a driveway. Now, police say the other car was driving at a high rate of speed, and the driver, Jesse Blanco, is accused of being drunk. Charged with 3 counts of vehicular homicide, the family of the victims hoped to see Blanco behind bars for a long time. But now they say a new plea offer could allow him out of prison in 2.5 years.
I was just so upset, like, it's heart-wrenching, you know.
Target 7 introduced you to Valerie and Daniel Lopez in March. They lost their 9-year-old daughter, Daniela, in the crash. This was the last video Daniel took of Daniela, catching a pike just weeks before she was killed.
I'm gonna get you now. I'm gonna get you.
Valerie's sister, Irene, and her great niece, Annalise, also killed, blocks from the Lopez home in Wagon Mound. Jesse Blanco behind the wheel of the car that slammed into the family, and police say he was drinking.
We can't tuck her into bed. We can't give her hugs. We can't give her kisses. Nothing, you know. It's difficult, but I'm going to continue to do it, you know, till I can't no more.
When Target 7 first spoke to the Lopezes, Blanco still hadn't faced trial and wasn't even behind bars. Motions for continuances were consistently granted for 4 years, and the defense was alleging misconduct by the prosecution. Court documents allege the district attorney secretly met with witnesses, attempting to get them to change their stories.
So these would be witnesses about things that were happening with the defendant before the crash took place.
KOAT legal expert John Day said at the time that situations like this typically force a change in venue. In this case, the defense tried to call in the district attorney as a witness.
If the district judge decides that the prosecutors are now witnesses in the case and they can't prosecute it, then yes, it would be sent out to another DA's office or the Attorney General's office.
The Lopez family believed if this happened, they could finally see justice, but would have to wait longer.
But I'll still take that route better than for them to totally dismiss the case.
But as Target 7 has learned, this didn't happen. Court records show a plea was offered to Blanco during a hearing to determine if prosecutors were going to testify. Up to 15 years for the deaths of the 3 family members, but with the possibility of a minimum of 2.5 years.
I got very disturbed, very angry. I even had to walk out of the interview. I was just so upset.
Valerie and Daniel say they didn't agree to the terms of the deal, but they say District Attorney Thomas Clayton forced them to.
He said that we didn't have a choice, that it's in the best interest of the state.
The Lopezes say if the plea goes through, justice will be denied to their family.
Like, in my eyes, he's did nothing for our family but hurt us more and make us go backwards instead of forward, because we, you know, instead of going 1 step forward, we're going 2 steps back instead of getting anywhere. In the last 4 years, like I told him, you had almost 4 years to do what you had to do, and now all of a sudden you want to just pull the plug, take the easy way out.
Now, Target 7 has attempted to make contact with DA Thomas Clayton multiple times since first learning of this case. He has yet to respond. Continued phone calls to multiple contacts within the 4th Judicial District Attorney's Office have gone unanswered. We even showed up to his office in Las Vegas, and he was not there. Now, despite the plea offer, court dockets indicate the case is still slated to go to trial in August. For Target 7, I'm Jason McNabb.
Jason, thank you. And for you at home, if you have a tip for Target 7 to investigate, call 505-884-6347 or email target7tips@koat.com.